Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and it is Sunday. No, it's not. It's Friday, and so this is the Friday session. Do one every day or every Friday for my group. Everybody that's on our email list. So welcome. Actually, I have seen my microphone back there. I didn't plug it in, so hopefully this sounds good. So this is a post that might be, I don't know how it's going to show up, but it's going to be vulnerable. I think I'm going to share some stuff. And my hope is that it helps you get what you want, get what you want. True healing on all levels. And, you know, as I was doing my meditation this morning and getting ready for this video session for you, I, I thought, why is it some people, many people, a lot of people, maybe most people don't get what they truly want? Why is that? And one thing came to me. It's like a lot of people just don't know what they want. I mean, they haven't actually thought about it. I mean, they might think, well, I want to have this much money, or I, you know, but mostly people aren't thinking about what they really want, and they don't go too deep with it. That's why I like to do my intro sessions with people and find out what is it that you really want. And and the big question after that is, why do you want it? So there's a lot of stuff that starts to happen when you realize what you want and why you want it, the real reasons why. And when I was doing my meditation this morning, I realized, oh my goodness, those are the two things of why so many people don't get what they want. Now, of course, there's obstacles that can be in the way, beliefs, mindset stuff, deep things that happened in our past that set up a certain way of thinking and believing, and then we don't think we can get what we want, and we don't even know if we want what we want, and we don't even know what we want. So, so when I was doing it this morning, I realized, oh, for me, it's kind of funny. It's a bit vulnerable because you think it'd be like, oh, to impact the world or to save the children, and all that stuff is part of my thing, and to help people heal and to get real healing for myself, or take care of my family the way I want to take care of my family. Those were all things that I wanted. But when it came down to why I wanted it, it's really interesting. It came down to respect. It came down to respect. You know, I've studied so many things, and so many things I've studied over the years can definitely be thought of as on the fringe, alternative ways of thinking and healing, and it's never been the mainstream thought that I've seemed to follow. And so there's lots of resistance. The haters will come in and say that's a bunch of crap, and and so I've always put it out there that I seem to be on a path that a lot of people will look down their noses and say, oh no, that's not it, man. Golly, who does he think he is? And and I realized, oh my goodness, this is, when I was about to have, when Jen and I were thinking, okay, let's have some babies, let's have a family. I was like, oh, I hope I get little girls. And the reason was, I was really scared. I was scared I was going to treat my boys, if I got boys, like I was treated. No respect, shaming, lots of abuse. Um, Definitely not thought of as like a powerful, cool dude, you know. And I was really, really scared. And then Ben showed up, and it was like all that was gone. It's like, no, man, Ben is like the bomb. Ben is the best. Ben is amazing. And then Baden showed up, and Baden's another one that's just like the bomb, best, amazing. I just like, oh my God, these guys are incredible. And that's how I treat them, because that's what they are. And and I realized, oh, I want respect, you know, like a dad would really respect and cherish and value, and like, oh my God, this guy is the best guy in the world. And so out of all that stuff for me, to take care of my family the way I want, to be doing healing work with people, to impact a lot of lives, to save the children, to stop the vaccine thing from hurting kids. All these things that seem to have a lot of resistance. You know, people poo-pooing it, people saying, "Oh, that's crazy. You have stupid thoughts. It's like your stuff is ridiculous." All that stuff is, but then the other people saying, "Wow, that's it, that's it, that's it." But there's been this fight, this internal fight, and what it's been, what I really want is respect. Isn't that interesting? I had to be a bit vulnerable with that because you would think, oh, that doesn't sound too altruistic, Ralph. That's all about like you know, being held high on the pyramid of life kind of thing, and thought of in that way. And then what happened was really interesting this morning. It was like, oh my God, I got to give myself respect first. I got to hold myself on the pyramid of life, high on the pyramid of life first. I got to let go of all the self-hatred that came in because of the way things happened as I was a kid. And so then I did the next part, which is parts that I've been telling you about in these videos. If you haven't seen them, you can watch them to get the deep inner game cleared. Those beliefs where it's like, oh, I don't have respect for myself. Here it is. And there's a way to clear that, you know? And so it was an epiphany for me, because when you do this process, I'm like, what do you want? You know, if you're not getting what you want, your health, your healing, your life, then you might do that process that I did this morning, which is a very deep process I do with my intro sessions with people when they start to consider working with me, is like to figure out, what do you want? And then the big question is, why do you want it? And then when you come up with that, you know, well, I want it because of this. It's like, okay, well, why do you want that? And it's like, oh, because of this and this and this. It's like, okay, great. Why do you want that? And you're going to come to a point when it gets very real. And if you keep going with it, and it's going to come down to either respect, you want respect of some type, or you want purpose, like this is your life's purpose. Like with me, it was my life purpose, but it was deeper than that. To be doing my life purpose, it was to get respect. So it's either, it can be respect, it can be purpose, it can be, let me see what the other one is, I wrote it down. Inclusion. The other one is inclusion, to be part of a group, part of a family. And of course, those can all be parts of why you want what you want. And they were for me, but for me, the big one was respect. And so once you've got that, then you can start to find the obstacles and the deep inner game stuff and shift more stuff. And that's exciting. That's exciting to see when that shows up. I could hardly wait to get up here to my room. It's barely getting light. And I wanted to share that this Friday, if you're watching live, and see if you go there, if you do go into the what do you want and why do you want it, and come up with something, and it gets into the respect or inclusion, being included in a group, or purpose. If you come up with those, I would love to hear what your why is, why you want it, because I think that is the thing, the big reason most people don't get what they want. Of course, then you got to get to work. You got to clear the stuff that's in the way. And that's what I'm all about, helping people do. And so I hope this helps on Friday. I'm going to send this out as an email. Every Thursday, I do a healing session for everybody that's part of our email list. And then every Friday, I do a video session for everybody. I do videos all week long, but Friday, I send out an email about it. So look for those if you're on our list. And if you want more, I did a big masterclass, a full masterclass training that I'm giving you for free if you want it. And if you'd like that, it's at ralphhavens.com/masterclass, ralphhavens.com/masterclass. And I go into this and more of the 7 guiding principles, the guiding principles I found to healing, to true healing. So look for that if you like, and enjoy the weekend. Ben and Baden and I, actually I'm taking Ben to school, and then Friday is Jen's administrative day. And so then I'm taking Baden out to the mountain to get our water and get our coffee at the Waken Bakery, hang out with everybody out there, see the river, and hopefully take some video. I'm hoping to load up all the videos I took when I was in San Diego last week. So look for those if you like, and have a really good weekend. Let's get out there and live. Let's really live.